Hello, everyone. Oh, jeez. Got something in my throat there. Hello, everyone. ZMyer99 here. Welcome back for another episode. Episode. Why did I say episode? This is a live stream, not an episode. There's a slight difference. There's a difference. I assure you. Anyways. So, today, we're going to be working on our castle some more. This is what we were working on the last stream we were on this server, but it isn't done. So gonna keep on going for it. We do have a new member of the server. Since last time, we've added in Gummy. So that's really cool. Anyways, I built up this staircase here. I redid this so it actually looks a little bit better. I don't have like the staircase going down to a point and then back up into this floor. Or battlement going down to a point and then up into this floor. I decided to smooth it out. Allows it to kind of have this landing up here. So it makes another way to get up on top of the wall from the inside, other than just having to go in at the base of a tower somewhere. So, yeah, pretty cool. We are going to be filling in under this staircase, at least throwing some bricks down. So that's where we're going to start off. There have been a few changes in the Nether. I was not aware of that until I logged in. A few more people have linked their bases up to the Nether portal system, so travel's been made slightly easier. Okay. Hi there. How are you doing? Just go pick them off. Nail the spiders, right? Ow. That burns. Just a little bit. Hey, spider. See, can your enchanted chainmail armor protect you? Apparently. Ow. Anyone else? Anybody else? Okay, I need to time that better. I really do need to time that better. Okay, maybe we'll sleep, since this isn't exactly the best lit up area that I have on the server right now. Okay, what's this? That. Okay, that's fine. Perfectly fine. Well then. Okay, looks like we're down here. Now I'm trying to think of what I should really do. as far as design and stuff in here still, because I know I'm gonna grab more dirt to fill in, to finish filling that in, to just make it all dirt, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do from there, I think. So it's time to go back to the witch farm base, where I have a boatload of extra dirt just laying around, because I don't have that much here. Let's see, where's... There it is. Okay, bounce off a few walls. As long as we don't take damage, we're good. There we go. I already died once today. I don't need to die again. Hi, Enderman. That should be enough dirt. I did not get enough elevation. And I lost too much elevation too quickly there. Ow. I still need to... That was painful. I need to not die. That'd be a good thing, right? Not dying, typically good. Kind of hard to do in our nether system, but not good to die. Oh, of course I have no inventory space for any other items right now, so. Hold on, I forgot something. Let me do this real quick. Something I meant to do that I didn't do. And this keeps on changing. Wait. Yeah, this mode drives me crazy. Huh? Oh. Sorry, guys. Okay, there we go. Got that taken care of. Now we're back. I forgot I had what I wanted to put in there. That was my Twitter announcement, by the way. I forgot to do the Twitter announcement. I wonder why. Oops. Oops. Not ideal. That was not ideal. Okay. I wonder how long my cat is going to sleep for. She's been asleep since this morning on my bed. I know she normally sleeps for a long time, but it's getting late, so she's probably like about to wake up. And with me talking constantly, that would probably assist in her waking up. Try to get a flat line I can work from here. There we go. Oops. Will I continually misclick today? Is that what it's going to be? Probably. Probably. Ah. Okay. Now let's fly over to this big patch that is open and finish it up. Ah! There we go. I mean, so far, it's working out pretty well today. I haven't had any internet issues today, aside from whenever I was messing around with the router earlier today, but of course that was kind of intentionally caused issues that I was having. So, other than expected problems, I've had pretty good internet stuff today, which is nice. I finished setting up the subnetwork how I want it set up, I think. There's one thing, I suppose, but it's just this fairly simply going to be me buying a piece of hardware and installing it. And that should be it. I'm going to take and install a backup drive to the network, probably either 2 or 4 gigabytes, I'm not sure yet. I'll probably go for a 4 gigabyte one, because the router is already configured, like it has a specific thing set up on it to be able to do that, so with the USB port. So I think I'm just gonna go with that route for a backup drive system. Because it won't need to be fast. It'll just need to be able to store things. Yeah. Let me in. Let me in. Alright. That's done. I think I'll leave this sand out. And then any stone in that's over here will stay, because this is kind of our rougher cliff face area. There's already spiders here. Wonderful. See, both of these should die, but they're not. Okay, never mind. Some days I can do really well in fighting mobs, and then other days I can't. And today is one of those days where I'm having a hard time. Well, we certainly collected enough dirt to do that. Let me make sure everything's done up here before I put the dirt away. Okay. Cool. Cool. Dirt does not go in the bed, it goes in the chests. The chest monster that I have out here. We're going to make some paths. And the paths are going to consist of path blocks. I don't know for... Yeah, we're not going to continue that all the way through. Back up here. Get some of those resources. I really shouldn't dump all of this certain kind of resource into a chest whenever I'm building, because I know I'm going to need to rethink it a little bit eventually. So... Oh. Let's see. My cat's picked up her ears, and her head is no longer laying down. And she knows that I'm talking about her. So either she's getting up to turn around. Nope, she's getting up to go because she sees the door's closed. If the door were closed, thank you, server. Or if the door were open, she probably would have just gotten up and laid back down. But whenever the door is closed, she tends to be like, I'm going to go ahead and leave now. I don't know, guys. This is where I need your input. What should the entrance to the castle on the inside be like? What would you guys think would look best? Making a little bit of stone out here, or just making it all dirt? I'm inclined to just make it all dirt, but that's because I'm not really sure what I should do for it, though. I need more dirt. There we go.
Meow.
Ow! Ow, that was my face. That was my face. That was kind of unnecessary use of a rocket there, but oh well, because I used it. Anyhow, so what I can do with this shovel, and the beauty of the shovel, is that I can lay out a path, then eventually dig it up later, if I want to replace it with another block or something. This is a castle gate, so there's of course going to be like a ton of foot traffic and all that coming right through the main gate here, and I'll have to work on that path later on too. While that's all growing over, we can fill in the walls here. So we don't have the gaps, because goodness knows that gaps aren't pretty. Not gaps when they're like that. We'll leave that. I honestly wish that there was a way to make a much nicer slope going up like into there, but I don't think that there really is. Maybe I should make like a cobblestone path kind of thing. You think I should do that instead of doing this? Let's remove that. Oops. Hold on. Broke too many blocks there. Once I get in the groove of path building, it's fine. It's just while I'm on my way there, it's a challenge. So this is the path kind of style that I was using over here. Should I use this same style here in this part of the castle part of the build? Because eventually those two areas are going to be linked. That area and then the castle. There's a portcullis there I don't want to run into. I could just fly over the castle wall. I landed like perfectly, so I would just go straight down the ladder. Okay. I like the idea of having actual stone paths and stuff, I think, more than doing dirt path blocks. Especially because this is a castle. This is the inside. You know, this is supposed to be a little bit nicer. Maybe that's not true, but, you know, maybe it's not actually any nicer, but it's supposedly nicer. Alright, let's go ahead and make our roading materials. andesite, cobble. I think that's all of them. So I think our path, we'll make the really nice part of it 5 wide. And it doesn't have to be perfect either is a thing. This isn't a perfectly symmetrical modern city design thing, so it doesn't have to be ideal. So road like that just leading into like right there where it will split off and go to a couple different places probably be decent, I would think. This is going to be a pattern, though. This is always going to be the hard part for me. Is trying to make something that's not going to be a perfect pattern. I have an idea. I'll use the gravel first because that's the one that I'm using. That's a full block. That's way too much gravel. That's a little bit better. There we go. And then off of the, going to go 1, 2, 3. So the 3 side of the gravel, so long as there isn't already going to be stone touching on the side or 2 touching on a corner. Ah! Should drink. Stream Elements is telling me to. Should probably do it. It's gotten bad enough. Okay, so cobble go off the 4 side, or the 2 side. 2's that way. And it's either off of gravel or off of stone bricks. Ow. Hey, bud. Gosh darn it. Was not at all paying attention to my health or anything. Hey, buddy. Now I have to resort my hotbar and everything. Cobble. Andesite. There, that's the one I'm missing. Don't move on me. There we go. Okay, it's cobble on two side. Anyways, I hope everyone's day's been going all right. For a castle, this isn't very safe, is it? How do you mean there's monsters nearby? How do you mean that? Zombie villager. Well, we'll use the turret then. For what it's designed for. Alright. Let us see. We were still putting down dumb cobblestone. Not dumb cobblestone, it's just cobblestone. Can't really be smart or dumb. Can't really be anything, really. Because it's an inanimate object. Wait. I want the andesite ones. Wait. There's the andesite. Andesite and stone look so similar, don't they? Anyways, now off this side of cobble and gravel. I want to see how this pattern turns out. I've never used it before. So we'll see. Now if we go off of gravel and stone, going in the same direction. And now 9 is going to be another one off the same direction. Why? Off andesite and gravel. Then off of anything going that direction. Finally a change. A change in the pattern. Can't go there. Can go there. Not there. Not there. There. Not there. 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 And not there. Then off of zip back like so, so. And that. Then andesite. Going off of it in that direction. Okay. Now gravel 7 is going anywhere off of gravel and andesite. Or andesite rather. I'm making this up as I go if you can't tell. Part of why I'm not really talking. All right. That's supposed to be that. All right, this is our path. I don't know if it's... Huh. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about it? Hold on. Oh. I think it feels a little bit wide, but it's not that bad whenever you're considering the fact that it is coming in from the main gate area. Oh, hold on. Okay. When it's from the main gate, pretty good. Sized, anyhow, I think we're done with the beacon. I don't think we really need it anymore. I'm not gonna break it right now because I don't have enough room in my inventory apparently. But from here, there's going to be a little roadway. Which runs out this way into the not so main area of the castle. It's a little path going into here. Okay. So we'll go ahead and make that into the road. All right. Then down this one. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and go. Build out like this, not like that. It's not what I wanted to do at all. All right. Let us see. Alright, it's getting night. We're not going to do what we did last night. We're just going to go to bed. Okay. Now let's see. I'll go like this. There. This pattern is certainly going to be much faster, it seems, than the last one I was using. But will it look much nicer than the last one? I think the other one turned out okay, but not my best work. Two. that. Okay. I think this is making progress a little bit faster, though, than the last one as well, which is a really good thing. I have no more. I do have andesite slabs still. Okay, cool. Cool. Boom. Okay. Now we're back to this. Now we're just skipping over the gravel one this time. There we go. Okay. Then that is off that side. And then there, that's... Is that the only one of that I'm going to... Nope, this one. It's getting stone then. And then... Well, last two, we'll just put as andesite. Alright. So there we go. We got another path done. I think it's going okay. It'll, of course, look better once I put in the lighting and stuff like that. I think that it'll look a lot better once I start throwing in more of the finer decorations. This is just the path stuff to make sure that we kind of get what's going on with the overall design going, or bit of the castle. And this is going to be more of a main path here, because of course it goes up that stairwell and then kind of bends around to this tower here. I don't know why it comes to this tower. I have no plans for anything inside of that tower. It just does. It just comes around to that side of the tower. It's actually not going to be that big when it comes up to the tower. No, it will be. Whatever. Again, I don't know why it's coming to that tower, but it's coming to that tower. So, we'll figure it out eventually, right, guys? Come on. There we go. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. No, I did that last time too. I do not want that there. Not for 1 second do I want one up there. So, um, I don't have like homework over break really. It's Thanksgiving break, and for my school, that's a week long this year because of how they decided to do everything because of COVID. So they decided to have us all, well, not all of us because I don't leave because I live 15 minutes from campus, but everyone else who doesn't live on campus gets to go home uh, over the weekend or over the next week, or they can stay on campus. But the intent of having the break be or Thanksgiving break end up as the whole week long is so that they'll have time to go home should they need to do that. So and then after break we finish up with everything being online. So yeah, my work isn't online, but as far as classes go, all of that's all going to be online. Not gravel. So it will be interesting to not have any in-person labs. I did get to go do some welding though, which was fairly interesting. I enjoyed it at the very least. So I got to do that for my last lab in manufacturing processes. So yeah. It's very interesting how quickly I was able to catch on to doing it. Not saying my welds were great, but they were not the worst. So they weren't super bad. Not perfect, but not horrible. So yeah. Ah! Let's see if I hit anything. Okay, this ain't giving anyone vertigo or something, is it? Make anyone dizzy? Yeah, wow. Okay. Oh geez. Um this is probably not an ideal way of doing this. No. Not an ideal way. That's much better. That's a much better pattern for doing that in. A much less dizzying one, right? Boom. Sleep. This is definitely too wide. and a little bit too deep. Okay, go like that instead, since it doesn't want to allow me to shift click the whole stack up there. No, okay. I still had a little bit of gravel in my inventory. Is there any left in here? There's a little bit there, a little bit there. Oh, this is scrounging up the scraps of gravel. Just getting all the leftover bits. Just getting all the leftovers. That's the best part of dinner. It's the leftovers. Because you don't have to cook the next day then. Or eat. Or like make anything or anything. You just have food. Options, music and sounds. Okay. Normally I'm not turning up the game audio, but I am tonight for some reason. 34, which means let's go to one end. Oh, why am I yawning? That is a very, very good question. I'm staying up till midnight at least, so. Oh no. Oh no. Well, planning on it. My brain may not be able to function for some reason that late, so. Sure. No. No. Let's see. What do I want to do for this one? Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to make it go this way. Oh no, I'm out. Must resupply. Resupplied. As such. Ah, come on. There we go. Oh no. Finally picked up that XP orb that was trying to follow me around for that long. jeez. This is working out better, I think. Oh, I flew a little bit there. Okay. This is going to be the last one we do. No. This will be the last one, like so. Okay, cool. I think that's it. Oh, aside from... just doing a little bit of this stuff. Okay. And let's run it back this way. Like so. Perfect. Alright. Well, we've kind of gotten the pathing laid out, which is good. That's a good start to be able to get moving on some stuff. And I think I'm going to work on the lighting now. So for lighting, we need to utilize a lot of iron. But let's see how many. Now, which villager is it who trades lanterns? Which villager is it who trades lanterns? Because I have forgotten. Because that might be easier to just purchase lanterns than have to make all of them. Because this is going to be a lot of lanterns. Let's go to dark oak wood. Actually, I should probably use a different kind of wood for this, but or for making the sticks, but whatever. Let's make a whole 3 stacks of fences, everyone. Whole 3 stacks. Way too many. Way more than we need. I have coal. I have more wood. Nighttime. This is fortune. This is silk touch because I gave Gummy my fortune one. But I have another fortune. Fun fact, fortune pickaxes get enough XP to repair themselves. So whenever I'm in the nether, if I'm mining for some ancient debris, then I will just use the fortune pick because I will never have to repair it. There we go. Yeah, I think that's plenty. Oh, hold on. You on there? I think that's plenty of coal for what we need. Now let's see if we can muster up the iron that we need. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we can muster up the iron we need. You need a lot of iron though. That's for sure. An awful lot of iron to make these things. Honestly, I think it's kind of ridiculous how much you need. Because that's not even 2 full stacks. And I just spent all of the excess iron that I have. So, because that is not excess iron. That's not. You can't call that excess iron. Sorry, but no. I mean, I suppose I can't stop you from calling it excess iron. That just doesn't change the fact that it's not excess iron. And we won't put the lanterns on top of here yet. Not until we've gotten all of the thingies placed. I'm not exactly sure I'm going to go through and spawn proof everything here, actually. It's a good question. Oh gosh. Let's not do that. Thank you. I have a few ideas for some pretty neat designs for, or at least ways of putting lights around, but I'm not sure how good of an idea each of them is. Drink more water, apparently. Oh, come on. There we go. Need to see how good of a job this does at lighting stuff up. I'm gonna put these here. I think this will be a good look. Then up top here, as so. And of course, some of these lanterns might be moved away from being immediately on the side of the path to being like hung up on like the wall of a blacksmith shop or whatever, armory. You know, some building we'll be building in here. But for now, just so that we kind of have them laid out and just gonna work on the aesthetics, even though far from done, of course. Okay, let's make some stone walls for ourselves. I suppose this works equally as well. Just we won't have any remaining stone brick left over. So probably even better. So how do we want to do this? Oh, we were using iron bars. Ooh, we'll do that instead. Not these. Okay. Yes, it is expensive to use iron all the time, but I know that. Do I have... I don't have many iron bars left. Yeah, I really don't have many left, do I? Move it up one. So it's like that. Better. Can knock these torches out now. Hey, Wilkies. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? This evening, morning, whatever it is. I think evening, right? That's good. That's good to hear you're doing all right. Very, very good to hear. Trying to learn how to edit videos. Ooh, that sounds like fun. How is that coming along? And what software are you using, if you don't mind my asking? Or planning on using? Oh, I missed. Oh, I'm out of arrows. Adobe Premiere Pro. Yeah, I think what the Premiere Pro, the version that I used of Premiere Pro, it was Premiere Pro. It wasn't like a knockoff or something. Back when I was doing a little bit more um, editing, a little more commercial basis, I suppose, is what would probably be considered. I used Premiere Pro, and that it worked out. It was pretty good. Um, it was fairly simple and straightforward to use, for sure. At least that was my experience with it. So, not the simplest program, but it, for the features that it has, it's pretty decent, I think. Which is a lot of features. Slowly working through spawn proofing stuff to help prevent ambushes from happening in my own castle. That, yeah. I missed you. There we go. Oh. Ah, zombies. The zombies are getting me. Trying. Copyright free music. There is one. It's there's actually a bot which does it, but it's called Pretzel Rocks, and it has copyright free music that you can set it up to play during your stream, as an audio source for your streams. That's one which you can use. It has the chat feature in it, or the chat bot part of it, to credit the music whenever it starts getting played as well. So that's one good one. It's Pretzel Rocks. I don't have a link for it, but yeah. One idea for you there, Wolkies. And I do not use it myself, but I do know a few other people who do. And it seems to work fairly well for them, so. But definitely making sure the music you're using is copyright free is great. It's really important to do that, because if not, things can happen. Really, really bad things can happen to your channel. So, hi there. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Oh, there's an area of light level like 6 in here. So let's get out more like that. Perfect. Maybe we'll finish lighting up here since I started doing stuff down there. Right. If we just put those in the middle of these. Actually, does here even need one? No, it doesn't. I don't think so. Oh, it does. Never mind. We do need one here. Make sure everything is pretty and lit up, and baddies aren't going to be spawning in here to kill me. They're going to want to spawn, but they aren't going to be able to spawn is the goal. So I'm sure that's clairvoyant. Clairvoyant, is that? No. Obvious is the better term. Hold on. Hey! Where you come from? Down below, I'm guessing. All those guys on the outside of the wall too. This is a castle where you are trapped in with the things that are trying to kill you, instead of keeping the things that are trying to kill you out at this point. Not exactly the ideal for a castle. Not exactly the ideal, but it'll get there. It'll get there. It's a work in progress. We're good. Out here, we look good right here in this area. Sweet. Okay. Oh, water. Boom. Oh, it's raining. Really? I was awake all night and now it's raining. Such as Minecraft. It's like barely too far away to get adequate lighting. Just barely. But that should be good. I'm a little worried about this spot right here. Nope, it's good. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. That area is good. Let's check right here. Oh wait, I already checked there. That's good. Okay. Suppose we're just going to work from the top down since that's already the pattern well, I started in the middle, which isn't ideal. Enderman. It's coming together. It looks better than it did, I think. I'd say it looks better than it did. It looks like there's a clearing and the clouds just right there. But it's actually just a transition to a different biome. That's funny. I like that. Actually, that's a neat touch. The thing is though, it's there even whenever there's no clouds in the sky, right? Even when it's not raining. So it doesn't really make perfect sense. Hold on. That's too low. That's too low. Go up. There we go. Up. Wait. No, that was right. Ugh. Darn it. Hi, Zombert. How are you doing today, sir? No Steve for you. Alright. Suppose I just build out the pattern for the lighting from there. This is a good place to start. And then if I check right in here, nothing is too low until I get over to here. Okay. It's all just kind of geometry, really. Lighting in Minecraft is... It's about geometry. Actually, in real life, it's actually a fair bit like geometry as well. Just that in real life, a floodlight is a thing. In Minecraft, it's not. That would be nice. in vanilla to have something like a light focus for a light to be able to make it like cascade down a single like lane or block length or block direction. That's the word I'm thinking of, or trying to use. I think that'd be nice. There we go. I don't think that's quite the same spacing. There's a couple differences, but it adds to the feel that I'm getting out of this. So. Or it establishes the feel, rather. Let us see. Any 8, but nothing too low. Good. Another lantern there. Another lantern there. Another one. Let's back it up. There. There. Oh, and I'm out of lanterns. Okay. Well, in that case, we'll just put torches down where we'd put lanterns down, and then that'll be that. Because then we can still compare the light levels. Because I think torches and lanterns emit the same light. Not true for the soul variants of either. I think the soul variants emit 7 light levels, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see, does it ever flash to a number which would make us want to stop and check? Saying 8. But only, oh, 7. And then there was another 7 back up here. Somewhere. Where were you? There it is. Perfect. Okay. Let's see now. We've gotten that little area done. So let's get this bigger area done. We'll go ahead and remove the beacon. I have the inventory space for it now. No, we're going to do it the right way. At least I would assume this is the right way. Well, I guess not necessarily that, because... Did it reduce it to just haste then? Yeah, okay. So now I only have haste 1 instead of haste 2, so... Still's a little bit faster, I believe, than just straight up mining the beacon. So, always nice, always nice. And we could just leave this 3x3 block or pillar of iron here in the middle of the base, or the castle rather. Just that. No, I do want to move this back over to the mining area, since it is the only beacon that I have. Come on, come on. That's interesting. I didn't realize that it played the deactivating sound at the or whenever you destroyed the beacon and whenever it was deactivated. I thought it was just when it was deactivated. Learning new things. Learning new things. Let's see. I hope this is a decent spacing for the torches. That'd be nice if it is. For sure. I'm eyeballing it, of course. Because why should I make another homework problem for myself? That's a rhetorical question. There are reasons why I should make a homework question for myself. I already know that. More. Darn you, creeper. I'm not using my wings right now. I'll need to get more dirt to finish repairing this hole. Even though TNT now drops all of the blocks which it blows up, creepers still do not. It is tearful. Tearful, maybe the appropriate term is painful, actually. But it's not any more painful than it used to be. So. I'm just happy that I have netherite armor, which I have set up so that I can take direct blasts from creepers without dying. That's really the nice thing. Okay. Sure. Sure thing, boss. Sure thing. We're gonna have you floating up there. this looks like a mess of fence posts. But in essence, that's what it is, and it's just semi-organized chaos, which is supposed to help with lighting up the area. But these will all eventually be replaced with buildings and various other things. So it won't always be like this. I do need ideas for what kind of buildings to put in here, by the way. And the Discord's a good place to put that, especially like specific design styles and whatever. So if any of you have ideas on medieval stuff, medieval designs and that, or structures, I have a lot in my head, but I want to partly just see what you guys want to see. Because I'm good with like anything. Not that I'll be able to build anything, but I'd be fine trying my hand at building anything pretty much in the medieval style. So now we knock out all the torches in the middle here that we don't need on the floor, so that we can see if this is actually adequately lighting up everywhere. And if we need to potentially add a few more torches here and there. Let's see. This is definitely not lit well enough. We're not going to wander down every lane. We're just going to see if we can find any issues and any patterns of issues. It seems like we're doing all right, actually. Anyone see a 7 flash up there at all? See a few 8s, but nothing can spawn in an 8. At least nothing we don't want can spawn in an 8. Passive mobs can spawn in a light level of 8. But those would be fine. I should walk forwards and not backwards. Okay. It looks like we have this area lit up well, except for right here. Probably. Where I forgot to place a torch. Don't know if this is better than torch spam or worse than torch spam. But these can also serve as little building markers. Once we get to that stage. I think most of the hillside up there is lit up fairly well. I think it's good enough for me at least, because it's farther away. That area is farther away. Let's put the beacon in here. Okay, so, because it's kind of a precious block, isn't it? Beacons, maybe, just a little bit. Not really, probably, right? They're not that expensive. No. A beacon is one of the things in this world which still has a decent cost for me, so. If people sold beacons on the server, then that would be a different story, but no one does. I don't think anyone does. I do know I've given them away on occasion, but I've given one away, I think. Speaking of which, I need to make another wither skeleton farm, because I had one, and then server update happened, and we reset the nether, and now I don't have one and haven't rebuilt one. So I should probably do that as well at some point. Let's put the wings on. And go ahead and lay out a path for getting the path from here to there, because that's another goal. And also grabbing a stack of dirt to patch up all of the broken bits from creepers and stuff. I love that, being able to like run, glide, and stuff. That's so much fun. Especially whenever you're just going over little height differences like that. Just so much fun to do. Ah! That's not fun. Whenever you end up just plunging straight into the hole that you want it to place a block into, that's not so fun. So let's see, what kind of route do we want to take up here? That got harvested and not replanted. Interesting. Might have to go and do that. Replant that. I wonder what this is for, actually. Anyone have an idea? It's for a mob farm of some kind, I would assume. Huh. Not sure. Something just happened and you don't know what to do. Uh-oh. What happened? I don't know what happened. I can't really give input on what may be a good course of action to follow. Alright. That is a ravine, which we aren't going down right now, because I will start exploring caves and I will get carried away while exploring caves. That is one of my weaknesses, is exploring caves. I really, really enjoy it. Hi, Wild. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do here. I'll bring the grading of the hill down. Thank you, though, Wild. Yeah, I'll bring the grading of this hill down probably to match it to the path a little bit. You hate OBS right now? What just happened? I'm guessing that has something to do with what just happened right now. OBS can be a little bit of a bugger sometimes. I do know that fairly well. Uh-oh. What I would say is probably try going in and finding your... I don't know if you've tried it yet. But finding the folder that it's recording to. There should be a button somewhere in your OBS, or one of your settings should have the folder that your video is saved to. Should. Yes. Should be an option somewhere. If I wander it down that way... Ooh, this is going to be fun. This is actually going to be fun. This path design. Let's see. I want to grade the path. Yeah, I know OBS, whenever it updates, it does change things. For me, most of the time when OBS updates, it forgets that I have a microphone plugged in. So, that's my main issue that I have with OBS. Just find a way to drag the path down there once I actually start laying it, probably. Oh, cool, you found him. Nice. Adobe shouldn't affect where OBS is storing your videos. Adobe Premiere shouldn't affect that. Unless there's some setting that I don't know about within Adobe that is able to do that. Ah, does Adobe not recognize them automatically as... Okay. Yeah, it's normally best to save them as a more standard, or to change the setting in OBS to save it as a more standard video format. Um, but yeah, I've ran into that one before. For me, it's like I can force it to import into my editor, but then I have to be careful and make sure that it... There was water just sitting there. There's a cave. Not really a cave, it's just like a one block hole in the ground. But yeah, I've had all sorts of things with that. One thing that's interesting is with my dash cam from my car, if I can't, because of the way that the files are and the SD card that I have them saved to, it can't keep up with like I can't play the videos directly off of the SD card. I have to move them onto my laptop in order to be able to play them, because the SD card can't process that file format quickly enough because of how inefficient and large it is. But that's kind of standard for camcorder-like devices, though. At least it used to be standard, more standard for them to have that kind of issue. It does seem weird to say that it's a standard issue, but yeah. Those kinds of things happen sometimes. Oh. Oh, hold on. Can't place torch there. That does not work very well, does it? Torches do not remove water very well whenever the water will just be regenerated immediately. In caves, they'll remove single water blocks fine because it's just a single water block. But I think you can have it save them in other formats. Have OBS do that. I don't know. Yeah, Wilkies. I'd recommend digging through to see if you can figure out how to get it to save in a different format for you, because that'll definitely make it a lot easier. That's because you can try renaming it, but as a MP4, but the file is written in a different coding format. So the reason that you'll get an error anytime that you try to just rename a video file by changing the extension is because the format of the video isn't changing. So all of a sudden your computer is trying to read it in whatever format you changed the extension to, but it can't because it's not actually in that extension format. So because it's actually an encoding format. That's what like MP4 is, or MKV. Those are all encoding formats. So it will look completely different. Like the code, how it's organized and everything in the video file are completely different. You would need to get a program which can change file types. There are some open source ones because I was just talking about some earlier, but I don't remember the names about them, or the names of them rather. But I know there are some open source video. Oh, what are they called? I don't remember what it would be classified as, but video transform apps or whatever. There are programs which can do it, which can transfer video formats. I doubt that OBS can do it itself, but there are ones which can. Possibly. I'm not familiar with Cloud Convert at all, so I don't know, but you can always look it up and see. One second. And actually, I'm out of water, so I'm just going to go ahead and take a break. Okay, cool. Cool. Good that works for you then, Wookiees. Yeah, I know I don't... I would not appreciate having video that doesn't work or anything. Yay! Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and go on break, and then I will be back afterwards. And I will see you in a few minutes. Alright, and we're back from break, so I hope everyone was able to get up, stretch, and walk around a little bit. Get some water, food, whatever. We're going to now continue work. on our path. Oh, this is gonna be a long one. Actually, we should go and get more resources instead of starting off right away, because I know I'm gonna run out with the ones that I have. So let's go do that. Hold on. We need to go through the nether for this, because the resources are much too close. Or much too close, much too far away to go in the overworld. And I don't even know my way there in the overworld. Amazingly enough. I can find my way there. I know a little bit, but just not very well. And it's a long trip, so that's the other factor that goes into it. All right. Thanks. And then and which chests are you? You are Blackstone. Do I not have an andesite one? I don't. Okay. That means I don't have too much andesite yet. There we go. That'll just slowly trickle fill back up again, and then I need more gravel. Andesite. Where is gravel at? Where does gravel go? Do I not have a filter block for gravel? I don't. Oops. I had been throwing gravel in here thinking that I had a filter for it, but I don't. Hey, I did not touch down at all during that trip. Perfect. All right. Let's sleep since we're going out into the unprotected of the outside. And let's go into here because I should have done this at the other place, but I did not. This tool should be up here. It is. Stone cutter. Let's restock some of this as well. Actually, gravel we can hold on to all of. All of or olive? I don't know. I had an extra block of andesite, apparently. Okay, let's go and start working on the path now. Let's pull out the gravel. Ah! I still need to make the direction here. The slope. Let's see. It's one of the more challenging bits of path making. It's whenever the paths are like this. You go diagonally up the side of a hill. Not the worst. Not the worst. But definitely not the easiest. That can't go there. Reason the gravel goes first for me is because it's the only one which doesn't have the slab for it. So it's much easier to place down and be a guide block for the rest of the ones. Two stacks of gravel. 2 stacks of gravel. Nice. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, it looks okay. Looks okay. Alright, now let's hit this slope here and tackle this first. Now that we have all the gravel down that we want, maybe a little too much in some areas. Yeah, we'll throw an extra gravel there. Why not? Let's go for throwing in some cobblestone first. So there we go. Go off like this. Okay. Just to get me going down that direction, I suppose. And it's supposed to be higher up than that. If I used full blocks, then I could just kind of spam click them everywhere, which would actually be a little bit easier than doing this. It'd be a lot easier than doing this, actually. have the very, very occasional stone brick variant there. Ah, not right. I'm having a pretty good day, server. Having a fairly decent day. That's like the 5th time I've seen that message today. You just realized. What did you just realize? What was your realization? Please enlighten us. If you'd like. Yeah. That'll happen. It is a extra device, so it's going to add a little bit of that. For sure. Yeah. That is one reason for not using a webcam whenever I'm streaming, aside from the fact that I don't want to always have my face in front of a camera. So, that's the other reason. That's the main reason. This path looks very broken down. That's okay. Grab more andesite, because I think that's the one that ran out. You'll survive, Wolkies. You will survive. There's no imminent danger from having a webcam that is causing latency in your video. Let's go sleep. That was a smooth landing. Then celebratory rocket for no reason at all. This is a project I've kind of been wanting to do for a while. It's just been like on the back burner for that entire while. So. Ow! I did the same thing twice. There we go. All of the problems that I run into. think we'll just go through with like one block and just place it around a little bit. Not that kind of placing. That's what happens when I try placing things too quickly. They don't go where I want them to. At least today that's what's happening. Doing this with wearing the Elytra is so weird. Let's not. That way a jump is a jump. And if I jump again too early, then I don't end up like gliding. Did you enjoy your rounds in of Among Us earlier today? Or whenever it was that you were recording? The case? Awesome. That's good. It's important that whenever you're making content that you enjoy it, because if you don't, then you're not going to enjoy making the content and you're gonna burn out all the time. So it's a good thing that you're able to enjoy it when you're making that. Although I will say Among Us is a very, very easy game to enjoy. If you're with a good group of people who's playing it. If you're with a group where people are going to understand that things aren't meant to be taken personally during the game, then yeah. Then it's good. If people are taking it personally all the time, then there become issues. At least for me. It makes it much more difficult for me to enjoy it. So. More water. I'm doing this in a very slow manner, aren't I? This would be significantly faster if I were using whole blocks. But resourcefulness makes me not want to do that. Even though I can afford it. It's always really appealing to be able to go and do this, and then in the end see how it all comes together. That's probably my favorite part, actually, is looking at the end, because in the end it's never going to be exactly what I saw in my head. That's just how it is. Like, it's just not going to be what I envisioned it. So it's interesting. It's always fun to see how different it is. Then also making sure that it's actually, like, still, you know, decent and stuff. That's not too far off of the original vision for the project. That's really what it is. Because if it's too far off, then I have to go back and redo it. But if it isn't that far wrong, or not wrong, but off, then I can just leave it. Which is normally what ends up happening, like this castle. My original vision for that castle was 6 block thick walls, and I built this first wall 6 blocks thick. Then I was like, that is not realistic by any measure. I don't think, I can't think of any castle that had walls all the way around it that were 6 meters thick. That is 18 feet. Actually, that's not the... Yeah, no, I don't think that they were that thick normally. I mean, I suppose there are some, but not a great many of them, at least, that I can think of. I don't remember seeing any, like, pictures or anything of castles that were that thickly walled. Ouch. That was my face. Yeah. So we now have a little bit of a road system going. Sweet. Or a little bit more of it. I do need to think about what I'm going to do here, because this area is, like, all safe and stuff, and now I've just made a giant hole in the wall. So I think I'm just gonna make a bunch of spruce gates to put across there at the moment. Come to a dead stop there real quick. Ouch. I need to stop doing that and smacking my faces into the wall. My faces? I have one face. I don't have multiple faces. I can have multiple faces, though. I have multiple faces now. Multiple faces. No, okay. We don't need to do that. We have no need to do that. Now this... Yeah, now these heads, though. These are two-faced? Yes. At this point, I could be... Yeah. I could be, like, just going and just juggling heads in front of people. Like, I have those. I know I have some elsewhere. I have a lot of slime heads. That comes from living in a swamp. There's a zombie butcher's head. There are... I don't think I have any other heads here. I don't have any other heads here. But yes, I have a handful. Ooh, let's see what it looks like at night. That coloration difference does look really weird. Out here, though, yeah, the road looks fine. I definitely am going to need to put some gates in there, so let's do that real quick. Let's do that. Ow. Ow. Why? I didn't cut enough height off of my flight quickly enough there. Do we have any... And I know I have some made up somewhere. But it's probably just going to be easier to make more. Oh, I hear a baby zombie. Oh, joy. Boop. Make a handful of those. Let's go get the torches back out and the fence posts that I had. Oh, wait, fence posts should be in this one, correct? I did not put them back in the right chest. I think that was them. Is that all of them? That was all of them. Okay. And now we sleep so that we do not die, or at least we attempt to not die. And sleeping will help a little bit with that process. In that attempt. Yeah, that doesn't look very good, but that's how it's gonna have to be for now. Till I get something better set up. So let's just run down the path, placing these along it. We don't have to make sure that the entire path is covered with light. I'm out of arrows still. I totally jumped too early there for that critical. But I got the second one, so no real change, right? Because it would have been a 2-hit kill anyways, most likely. Oh, skeleton. You already had fire damage, I think. From being in the sun too long. Got sunburned. Got sunburned because it was in the sun too long. Sun and bones do not mix very well, apparently. Darn it. Urgh. That's annoying. Whatever will we do with you, creepers? That's the silk touch one. Let's use it. Just fill the hole real quick. There we go. Hole filled. Just ignore that it ever existed. Let's kind of try to offset like a so. Do I have enough fence posts? I think I have enough fence posts. That's amazing. Okay, awesome. Cool. Let's eat, since I've taken damage and hence I've lost hunger. Oh. Ah! I misplaced one torch, and then I misplaced another torch, and then I place one right. Oh. Oh boy. What a day it's been. Actually, today's been pretty smooth. It's just been this stream that has not um but because it is a stream, it's all very easy to take it in decent humor at least. So alright, let's make sure we did not miss any. This will look nicer whenever we put lanterns on top. I believe at least. It should. A little bit nicer. Let's put torches on either side just to make it look more supported there. You don't know how to edit. You give up. Don't give up. Don't give up, Wokies. What are you running into issues with? ¿Qué es tu problema? What is your problem? But what is your problem as in what is your issue? Or what is the issue with the program? That's the right one. You don't know how to make the green in your intro disappear. And you don't know how to get rid of the black in your outro. What do you mean get rid of or make disappear? Like, what would you replace it with? And you don't know how to lower the audio. Oh, wow. I would just look up specifically those specific questions and see if there's maybe specific tutorials. Even within, if you're still using Premiere, I believe that there should be a help menu within that, and you should be able to just type in change track audio or something like that. You did? You looked it up already? I mean, you might have to keep digging. Some stuff will take a long time to find. I know that's not ideal for things to take a while, but sometimes it's just how it is. I wish I didn't have to try so hard to figure out how to do stuff the first time I do them, but really have to do research and stuff. especially even if it is something which you can just pick up without doing any like looking into or any extra research or anything. A lot of the times you're missing out on features by not looking up how to use a particular program. So, or not doing really, really thorough stuff. You said you've looked it up. I know that. But doing really thorough research and stuff. Yeah. Because with all the stuff in Premiere, I don't even think I ever got to the point where I knew even a quarter of the stuff that program could do. So, but it's been so long ago that I don't remember how to change the audio in an audio track in Premiere. Like, I can't explain it to you off the top of my head. If I sat down in front of it, I probably could, but I don't have a Premiere anymore. Did you mute the video input? Potentially? Or did you overlay... I'm trying to think. There's a few different things that could have happened there. You could have muted the video feed because you can mute video. That sounds weird, but not muting audio, but muting video. But that's one thing that can happen. Then there's also overlaying it with a black screen is also possibly something that could have happened. Or removing... oh, there's so many different things. Oh, man. Trigger ch toggle. It's going to be helpful. BC, what's that? What's that program? Or whatever it is. I don't know if it is a program or not even. But oh, I'm in like program mode and that. Okay, because that's different. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna go straight this way. No, I'm not gonna go straight that way. And you're not stupid because you tried to do that. That's what I do with almost everything. I'll normally open it up, try to figure something out with it, and then I won't try to actually learn it until I fix it. At least that's how I really used to be. A lot more. Now I'll actually tend to at least glance at the manual first, but that doesn't make you stupid if you didn't do that. These are 2 different levels. This will eventually be a cave, but I'm not there yet. Not quite. But certainly, Wookiees, though, never feel discouraged to ask. Even if we don't know the answers to things. But if you want us to help you actually, like, do more research maybe into it, then definitely talk about it a little bit in the Discord. Just politely ask for help with it, and someone might already know the answer to your questions, or be able to help you out, or even in another Discord that's not my Discord, you can ask too. And also, Premiere should have a customer service thing too, where you should be able to actually send an email or whatever, and then they would be able to direct you to the right information. So, but that may or may not actually work. So, or like it may be a little bit more difficult to do that. NVIDIA gave you Adobe? Did you get an NVIDIA graphics card or something? And did that come with Adobe? Well, I believe that they do have a help forum or something on their website. It would surprise me if they didn't, as well. And that should be public. You got a PC that had an NVIDIA card in it, and so they gave that to you? That's sweet. Didn't realize that they did that. So this is the secret entrance into the castle. And I'm going to need to make some way for someone to get down here to make it seriously an entrance. But we're going to be doing some fancy redstoning and stuff to get that all wired in and that in another day. Let's turn off this. Also, probably make this look a little bit more like a cave. I mean, it does look like a cave, like up to like right here. But try to make this look a little bit more dangerous, or not dangerous, but more like a cave, less suspicious, and then have like a redstone door somewhere back here to open up to this corridor, which allows you to go all the way back here and runs through kind of a secret system of tunnels, maybe even. think that'd be pretty cool to have. It'll be fun. It's something for the imagination to play with. And that's really one of the things I love about Minecraft so much. Oh, hi there. Just snag a gold ingot. Just because I can with that one. Right there. Anyways, everybody, that's going to be all for today. I'm going to call it for tonight. Almost a 3-hour stream. Thank you all for coming by and talking, chatting, hanging out. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next stream. So let's go ahead and get a raid going. So don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Is that a thing? Is that right? We're gonna go on a little bit of a raid. We're going to go raid the one person who is streaming right now who I follow. It's Quirky, but instead of playing games tonight, Quirky is going to be doing some crafts, some arts and crafts stuff. So I'm not sure what. I can actually find out, I think. Nope. Okay. But yes, so Quirky has a Quirky Creates channel, and that's what we're going to be raiding tonight. So if you would please join in and come with me over there, that would be much appreciated. And I will see you all in the next live stream, which will be tomorrow starting at 2 p.m. Pacific time.